Okay, so let's check out the bonding curve, like what it is, how does it work? Because um, just show you, right? So I created the PR to fix the SQL template yesterday, which we talked about. And the bugs which was we were having, one was the process, like the file name was wrong, and another was the Lua version was not compatible, though it was because it was the newer version. So we edited that. Also, the deployment, like the AO module is not found, is because in AOS 2.0.01, 0.1, yeah, in that you don't require to import AO as such. AO is will be inbuilt and it will be added directly when the code is pushed on the AOS through the AOS. So yeah, that was the case, and now uh, he suggested me to uh, generate to write a template, right? Like to create a template where we can, which will help anybody to just import the template, deploy it, and have the coin, have a token, a basic front end, and bonding of implementation. So like it will be just simple CLI tool, which will be create AODAP latest, um, coin, create your token, enter, and then bonding curve implementation, enter, and then you can enter all the values as respect to the bonding curve. Now the thing is about, like, I don't have much idea about bonding curve. Like how does it actually works? How does it implement it? Right. So like I know the overview of it, like most of the people know, but just wanted to understand how will it actually work. So yeah, now um, I'm here and just learning about it. So, implement a custom warning curve mechanic for an AO on the network includes a configurable curve setup, smooth migration, okay. Define parameters such as bonding market curve, formally target liquidity, mm. Establish initial supply and pricing structure, tooltips, and question. Active buy and sell phase. As you can now, you can see buy directly from the bonding curve. Representing each transaction, real-time metrics show implemented fees and current price. Was the target market is reached? Trigger an automated or manual registration to bot text. Allow liquidity and fee accrual details become transparent for seamless transition. Developer decide which to integrate save or stop at the previous one. Okay, so the target market cap. Total market capitalization with a bonding curve will migrate liquidity to Bottega Dex. Alright, then the target supply, uh, the issued at which the bonding curve will migrate liquidity. Okay, reserve ratio. This ratio determines how the bonding curve progress from flatter initial pricing to steeper price increase later on. Early buyers generally face lower volatility and capture significant upside, while later buyers experience more pronounced pricing. Lower ratio starts relatively flat but becomes steep faster as more tokens are bought. Earlier participants enjoy low volatility and high upside potential. Later buyers may encounter bigger price jumps and greater uh, unpredictability. High ratio price increases are more gradual with smoother progression overall. Volatility remains lower and liquidity is generally stronger throughout. Okay. Potential upside is more modest compared to lower ratio. Pros and cons. Lower ratio potential for higher returns, especially for early buyers. greater volatility after the bond curve steepens, higher risk of sudden sell-off. True. More predictable price changes, steadier liquidity, less volatility. Nice. Slow growth potential and less dramatic upside. Got it. So like if you are making a sensible token, like then you should move to higher ratio. So your token will be not dumped by the early buyers as soon as it reached as soon as the curves reach the curve like a steps up, right? So now if we reduce that, you can see the changes. Like this is a really cool tool. So now the lowest reserve ratio, or it can might be able to lower more. Yeah. So the price will remain below this. Price reach this. See, but when we do that, yeah, employ one wrapped day will buy 157 X coin, fees 0.01 AR, uh, price reached 0.0125. Okay, token supply, as the token supply increases, the price will increase gradually. And in that case, since the token supply is increasing but the price is not increasing much, so it will increase drastically, which will spike up the price, but also creates a possibility of being dumped very easily. Transaction fees, considering 0.1%. Okay, it's minimum accumulated fees is this much. Alright, let's see. Uh, we want the market cap of around yeah, no, all around 100K dollars, right? And the target supply of around 10,000 or 100,000, yeah, right. And okay, so supply is this, price will be this. This price is in wrapped AR. This price is in wrapped AR. Okay, Vornikov implicitly uses QAR as reserve token. Curve token process ID. The ID of a curve token distributed by the bonding curve. Ticker. Okay. It produces LP tokens which curve receives. Part of these tokens can be burned in order to guarantee liquidity on Vertica. Unburned tokens are sent to the platform wallet. Okay, I don't have any clue, but okay. Let's learn more about this bonding curve. Hmm. Hmm. Nothing here. Alright. ChatGPT time. What is bonding curve in crypto? A bonding curve in crypto refers to a mathematical concept used to determine the relationship between the price and supply. It is often employed in tokenomics to automate pricing, supply management, and liquidity for decentralized systems. Cool. As more tokens are printed, their prices increases along the curve. Firstly, when the tokens are sold back, the prices decreases. Mathematical formula: K price K into supply. By formula such as linear, exponential, polynomial, for example, linear is this, exponential is this. K is constant determine the steepness of the curve. This must be reserve ratio, I guess. The liquidity, the bonding curve act as automated market maker, ensuring there is always liquidity to buy and sell tokens without this relying on external markets. Bonding curves are implemented by smart contract, which ensures transparency and fairness in pricing. When tokens are purchased, the funds into reserve, go into a reserve pool managed by the smart contract. And the contract uses a reserve pool paid to be back earlier. Okay. Creations of bonding curves in crypto insurance. So creating a distributed token projects where the supply is not fixed. Early adopter benefits the lower price as the price increases with demand. And contribute to purchase token that different 44 membership used in NFT projects to establish gaming. Manage liquidity for outcome tokens, presenting different event possibilities. Example project launches following on the curve. If one token exists in supply, its price is this, and the token its price is this. To ensure early participants pay less while later participants pay more as the token value and utility increases. Liquidity at all times encourages early adoption, aligns incentive between participants and the project. Disadvantage: complexity for non-technical users, high volatility if poorly designed, risk of low liquidity if reserves pools deplete. Would you like to say example of a project using bond cover? Yep. Write me an example of why replicated, which projects are using bonding curve. Bonding curve which units of using the bonding curve. So I get the idea what does it actually mean. But yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Same thing. Something different. Yes. So that's why Uniswap V3 came up, the ticker system came in the Uniswap to enable all portions of the liquidity. So like the liquidity spread, so like people can now in this current scenario, if they use only this equation to work with the bonding curve, what happens was like the liquidity is distributed across whole curve. So now nobody wants to buy at the extreme prices. That's why Uniswap introduced a tick mechanism. I'm not sure what's the correct name of it, what's the term they are using for it, but they introduced that in V2 as far as I remember, and no V3, yeah, in V3 they introduced that, and using that, what happens is uh, anybody can provide liquidity at at a particular range instead of spreading the liquidity across all the across the whole bonding curve. So that the most usable range or like the most active range, people provide the liquidity over there, so it becomes high liquidity in that region, and then um, they can generate the fees. So let's just see it. Let's just check that out. I do have the wallet. App.uniswap.org. Get started. Connect. Okay. Hmm. Let me download the extension. I hope it just won't ask me to write that seed trace. Create a wallet. Yep. Lost it. Yeah. Yep. Nobody uses this. I'm not gonna use this. Okay. Thank God. Cool. Just refresh and here we are. Let's finish for now. And pool. If I enter any position like Ethereum and say USD, say so this is the fee tier. Uh, the amount on providing liquidity, choose an amount that suits your risk tolerance. Best for very stable pairs, best for stable pairs, best for most pairs, best for exotic pairs. Very stable is usually the stable coins, and stable are like big most tokens with highest market caps. Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, and stuff. Now you can see it over here. Like this is the curve. Okay, where it is now. Hmm. See now the max. Okay, I can instead of putting up in the full range, I can add it on the custom range till the like between this price to this price. I am providing liquidity. So whenever a transaction happen between this price, I will get the fees in ALP fees for providing the liquidity. Now, if I improve, yeah, let's see. So, like, these are the cases where most of the like people don't trade it right now, might be not be trading or something, but this is the most happening or like the active portion of the graph where liquidity is happening. Okay, so this is it. You can see. Now, nobody wants to put it at zero, nobody wants to put it at 1,000 right now. So, I can spread my liquidity in between this portion. Minimum price 2,300, $50 and $4,800. So whenever the exchange happens over there, I should be able to get some liquidity fees. Now continue. considering 1 ETH. I don't have any, of course. So yeah, I have to enter this much amount of tokens. Now, how this is calculated? This is calculated on different formulas. Like because of this custom, like we are adding into the custom range. So the amount of liquidity you need to add into a particular pool changes. It's not always equal. Like this is $3,400. This is $4,100. So it's a different thing, right? So that was the main thing. Now let's move back at it. Larger trade causes more similar price. LP may lose value compared to simple holding token, especially in volatile markets. A large portion of liquidity often remains unused, particularly in extreme ranges. Ah, foundation and inspiring other. Sure. Okay. So we got this and everything. Now, just I want to understand what this is doing. Coins, bonding curve. Okay. Points. Get started. I guess. Okay, it's enabled. Hmm. Hmm. Wow. Hmm. This is the thing which we were learning about yesterday, like how to renounce an ownership. So yeah, 0 LP, 0 LP, 0 LPs, test token, create coin, bonding curve. Now, so as a reserve token is like, um, okay, you can change this to any asset. We recommend a liquid asset like WAR or AO. However, we do not introduce any specific asset. The final choice is entirely yours. Okay, what does a reserve token means in bonding curve? The Coinmaker bonding curve reserve token refers to the base asset or collateral used to back the issuance and redemption of the bonded token. Reserve token plays a crucial role in economics of bonding curve by ensuring liquidity and providing mechanism for determining the price on bonded curve. Okay. Reserve token act as a treasury or backing for the bonded curve. When the user buy the bonded token, they pay with reserve token which are stored in a smart contract. And reserve token provides liquidity when users sell bonded curve to the okay, so like often is a highly stable coin, relatively okay, so it's like if I create another token, so uh, it will be against like a pair will be against QAR. Now that's the thing. Now what is the process of your curve token distributed by the uh, hmm, I guess this is because like the curve let's see just put it out there also. Though I think this is the great coin token one. As far as I understood, how reserve token. Let's see this also. When a user buys bonded token, just send reserve token to the bonding curve on the price bonded token increases and as more are issued, following the curve's mathematical formula. Cool. When a user wants to sell bonded tokens, send them back to the smart contracts. Okay. The smart contract returns reserve tokens to the user and the bonded token price decreases as the price shrinks. The reserve tokens collected from token buyers are stored in reserve pool managed by the bonded which ensures always funds available to redeem token. Cool. Example USDC, we use USDC in place of QAR. So reserve pools USDT bonded curve token price $1 initially. LS by 10 bonded curve bonded tokens for $1 each, paying 10 USDC. Reserve pool now 10 USDC. Bonded token price increases to due to bonding curve. Bob sells 5 bonded token bars to the contract. Smart contract pays Bob the current price of the bonded curve. Reserve pool decreases accordingly. This should be liquidity management, price discovery, decentralization. Cool. So this is one thing, and define parameters as bonding established. Active buy and sell, user buy and sell tokens. Okay, so what will happen is then there's so over here what's happening is like they're asking us to create a token. So allow learning token and the total supply is 1 million. All right, a learning token. Continue. Don't want any. Okay, setup should initially be distributed. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Spawning new process with token blueprint, confirming process initialization. Now I have the balance, right? I have 1 million LT tokens with me now. Now I need to add liquidity. Okay. Okay, this is something different, I guess. This is taxi subscription price, QAR, and WAR. Okay. Let me just see this. If I put it over here, there is LT, developer account is this. Netcode. Okay. What? Why? I'm going to create a token functionality by name, buy and sell functionality, a migration, change target. You may want to reorganize and further define functionality in order to track the curve events, manage the Bottega MLP token that result from the migration, provide convenience handlers for front-end interaction. Okay, this is nice. Just need to read it up. Okay, this is huge. So this just generated the code base for me, and the cursor, SQL, that just KTIR learning Oh, what happened? Ding curve CD learning curve. Mm, this is not a small code base. Yeah. Let me see the values which I have entered where they are present. Issued token process, code token process. Okay. Issue token to do LTK. Yeah. So that was correct. So like this is the issue token process. Um, yeah, which we created just right now. So target market cap is this. Target supply is this. Uh, okay, just okay. It changed the whole thing for me. Hmm. Okay, let's just leave it then. Bottega factory process, runner process, and dev account. It's fine. What it is doing while initialization is okay. Just gonna check ensure this is on. Get buy output, get sell output. Okay, just hmm. This is nice. I got most of it. So what's this? Can only perform after initialization and before migration to Bottega will partially refund if full paid amount leads to an overshooting of the reserve target or supply target. If the buy leads to the curve, target a migration whatever is figured. Okay. Funding market cap. Okay. Now let's just check what's the name of this. The target market cap, target supply. Target supply is our amount of token. And target market cap is how much tokens will be added to this particular liquidity in this bonding curve. So like where in this particular scenario, if 1984 wrapped AR are added into this particular bonding curve or in this contract, and a trigger will be raised, which will move this whole liquidity to the DEX on Bottega. So now on Bottega, uh, you can do the swap limits and the agents which they have introduced. Okay, so it's like doing it's like getting initial liquidity once before, and then using that and then deploying directly on Bottega instead of just uh, sh- like putting up the tokens directly on Bottega. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Buyout. No buyout. No. It was something else. Sell output. Sell to. What was the name of that? And buy from curve. Yeah. Okay. Let's check this out. Mhm. Okay, check if the curve is in suitable state for trading. Initialize, not migrating, not migrated. Okay. If not initialized, then the bonding curve is not initialized by transferring all the token supply that it should manage, distribute plus uh, manage distribute was migrated to Ortega is migrating or had migrated. The bonding curve is no longer accepting. All right. ठीक है. Cool. Um, if reason takes so right now it's just checking whether the bonding curve is initialized or not. If it is, then okay. If it's not, then it returns an error when someone tries to buy it before. And then it also checks for the condition whether the bonding curve is currently in the state of migration, so like migrating it to Bottega or already we had migrated to Bottega. If the bonding curve already migrated to Bottega, then there would be any liquidity over here, so it should return an error. Makes sense. Now quantity, okay, input amount, net input amount, yeah, calculate deduct fee. Okay, let's see this. So it's dividing amount into curve fee upon 10,000. And what's the curve fee? That ratio. No, curve fee. Okay, this 1%. Okay, my bad. So what they did is they put 1% in place of 1%. They put 100. So like if I have put it like 0.1 over here, it would be 10 over there. So to manage it easily. Yeah, makes sense. So the fee minus return fee amount and yeah, cool. Okay, where we were, we not here, we are not here. Yeah, no, yeah, at buyout, yeah, we were here. So input amount, yeah, the fee taken, net input amount, the output amount, how much will be returned, right? How much token, like the LT token will be distributed. Okay, and then new curve price. Okay, the supply is increased. Now the whatever the supply was, curve supply. This supply should means the current amount of reserve token, which was initially zero, right? And the okay, no, I'm sorry. The supply means the current amount of the current amount of tokens, LT tokens right now. Let's just check. Yeah, the current amount of LT tokens, issued tokens. The reserve tokens is known as core token, which is QAR WAR. Okay, let's what's this price is doing. So it's taking the new curve prices, curve supply. Okay, this is sell one. Sorry. Yeah. Pure handle Celtica. Hmm. Handle buy from curve, right? Net input. Now ensure we don't overshoot the pricing. Okay, missing reserve, target liquidity, and this net input quantity. If okay, so right now it's checking whether the target liquidity 1984 RepTR is currently reached or not. Because if it's being reached, like the net, um, yeah, if net input quantity is greater than that, so like it's like I only require 10 RepTR more to migrate to Bottega. What it will do it will send the remaining amount back to me. Split the input quantity, right? This should be the one. We need to choose an input quantity so that net input quantity brings us above the target MP3 coin supply while remaining as close as possible to the adding one to account for precision loss in begin arithmetic. Okay, now we need to calculate. We end up slightly above the target. Okay, so now let's see what they are calculating, right? Missing reserve is like how much amount of wrapped AR is still required plus 1. So like 10, like they are taking 11. Now to use now, calculate add fee. See what does add fee means. Um, amount without fee. Okay, so this will be the amount without fees into 10,000 and 10,000 minus curve fee. Okay, curve fee is 1%, like 100 over here, and inverse operation for of taking trading fee from an account. Okay, so right now they are got it. So now they are calculating how much fee we need to give them in return back. I guess yeah, that should be it. But yeah, let's see. To use now fee taken. To use now minus net input quantity. Okay, it's okay. I'm getting confused now. It's not adding it over here at fee, but amount without fee. So net input quantity. This is the amount without fee because fee is taken over here, calculate over here, fee taken. And without fee, Hmm. Let's see, might be this, might be, we get it afterwards. So fee taken is to use now minus net input quantity. Fee taken is overwritten over here. To define input quantity minus to use now. I need to, okay, now we have the, um, yep, we have the chat AI with us, so if I ask anybody else, clean the calculation with example here. Target liquidity is 1000 token, 1000 AR. Current reserve, like we already have this much. User tries to buy 20 tokens, and the fee rated BPA is 1%. Alright, yeah. Calculating the missing reserve. So now 10 tokens are remaining. Cool. And then net input quantity to just over the missing amount. So we require 11 tokens to start the migration. Calculate gross amount needed including fees. Now how much, what's the total amount which we required from the user? For 1% fee to use now, okay, but for 1% fee to use now, 11 into this much. So to use now equals to this is okay. So it calculates like it's calculate the fee for this much amount of tokens. Very strange, but I was not getting it. Okay, let's calculate actual fee taken. Fee taken is this much, all right. And to refund, yeah, this is clear. This is clear. I don't know why my brain is not working around this side, like why it is why it is taking minus over here. Mm, hmm. Okay, I guess it's just because of the calculation. 1% of 11 token is 0.11. Okay, yeah, it's just a mathematics thing. Yeah, it just okay. I'm so sorry, guys. Like, of course, it's 900. This 99. It's just like inversely calculating it. Yeah, don't know why I was thinking that, but okay. Hmm. Now, yep, we are clear with this. So code token process, this is the um, that process LT token transfer to the user string quantity to refund. No, this is the token for yeah wrapped AR by default. Sorry, wrapped AR like the reserve token. It should be named reserve token process, but yeah. Whatever the amount is required to refund, there is refund that. If a needle watering curve is reaching its target due to supply due to a buy, you are must be refunded because only part of your input can be used at this point. Cool. Now the output quantity. What's the output quantity remains? The output quantity now changes as per the latest amount of tokens which is accepted, which is this much, 11.11, and just let's just see whether this Net input is after minusing minus the fee taken, right? So net output is not increased. So like over here, it will be 11 with respect with this as per this calculation. And then just check, ensure that the amounts are available. Calculations are correct. ULE, large, I guess. Fee taken, input quantity. The fee taken is 0.11. Input quantity is what will be the input quantity in this case? Input quantity is what? Calculated by fee exceeds by input quantity. Like, what scenario will it will exceed? Let's just check this also. Explain this. Fee does not exceed the total amount user is trying to spend. Checks if A is less than or equal to B. It should be less than, of course. Should not be equals to B at any point. But okay. And output quantity is available for supply. That should mean the amount of LT token, right? Then curve reserves are increased. Curve supply is also increased. And available for supply is ducted. Cool. Transfer fee out, trading fees. This transfer is, yeah, this fee must be sent to the developer account. Yeah. Fees collected. All right. And then paid buyer. So like this must be called once only. One, two, this is the case for buy. Mhm. 709 is buy from curve. 795 is sell to curve. Okay, understood. Okay, how can we? Yeah. Now it's done. And issue token, bonding curve, output. Now at last the user receives the output quantity. Optionally record by event. Okay. Check if we need to migration, target liquidity, target reserve. Now it's checking whether the target liquidity is less than or equal to curve reserves. So curve reserve, how much token, how much taken in by buys. Yeah, so like how much QAR has been taken by buy when user buys and the target liquidity. Cool. If it's less than or equal to. If it have reached, then migration is true, but a migration function is enabled. Now what happens when Botega migration is done? Botega factory process, add pool, issue token, code token, all good. Confirmation. Okay, now it's confirmation, cool. AM process, pool ID, all right. Curve price, provide liquidity now. Now the curves, it calculates the price, curve supply. What's the current supply of the on the curve? How many QT tokens are left? Calculate the price on that, and let me just check once. And the migration marginal AMM price quote token upon issue token equals to issued no okay marginal AMM price is this issue token quantity will be equal to quote token and yeah we want new marginal AMM price to be equals to curve price right so issue token quantity quote token quantity curve price also curve price include 18 digits of precision scaling so issue token quantity quote token quantity right now assert whether it's less than the aggregation available for supply. If it is good, if it's not, internal bottom insufficient curve tokens to accumulate to match accumulated reserve. Need this. Receive LP tokens credit notice. Notica provide liquidity, quote token quantity, issue token quantity, right? And not updating curve supply since this is not necessarily adding to the circulating supply of the issue tokens. Curve supply, okay. It depends on how you want to define the issue token official's total supply. So right now they are not adding the curve supply like the issue token supply because issue token supply means total supply of that particular issue token LT token. Now it just went to another process on a DEX, so it doesn't mean the supply should be increased. Burn and collect liquidity tokens. And issued supply. Alright. FF. Let's just see what does this do. By liquidity. A transfer the issue token provide cool. It's again transfer the AIM process. Provide slippage shoulders this. Save okay. What does this do? After receiving the credit notice, tax quantity, it receives the quantity. Yeah, it receives the LP like LP tokens from when entering into the DEX. So now to it wants to burn that token like the value which we entered initially, the percentage of token to burn. Like we have entered 50%, so 50% of the issue tokens will be burned. So like the supply will be there, nobody will be like rug pull it directly as per se, and transfer to burner process, dev account to keep right in its sense. Got it. Very cool. Very cool. So this is it for now. Like I'm not sure how to proceed with what you're suggesting over here. Configure chain coin parameters, configure onboarding parameters, create. But yeah, I will definitely uh, connect with him once again and check it out. Learn more. See you guys. Bye.